metal. Come on, good day, kids. It is Todd from ToJu Racing. How are we doing? We are going to open up the Michelin Man and get it put together. We're going to do a video of this one. So, if you recall in my weekly ramble, I was talking about all the leftover sprue and or framework, I don't know what you call it, for all the pieces of these with this MDF. You'll kind of see what I mean here in a minute. One thing I want to tell you, whenever you're handling paper stuff like this, make sure your hands are really clean if it's going to be artwork on your thing. Try not to touch it if you can help it. So he'll get glued on and we'll clear coat over him when we're to that point. I'm going to get him up and out of the way. Same with this piece of art. All right, so now we need to get all these pieces out of these frameworks. So sometimes you need a knife for it, and then we need a light file afterwards just to get rid of the little tabs. So let's get that done. You gotta be kind of careful. Some of them pop right out, some don't. You gotta be real careful with some of these too. You don't want to cause any damage to them. If you look, you can actually see the little scorings. And you just need to take your hobby knife and just kind of push down on them. And these are what you'll have to file if you're anal about things. You know, in all truth, you probably don't have to file them because I doubt anybody's going to see them on that level of detail. But, you know, I'm an old modeler as well. And if you're a modeler, then you know what I mean. You're just used to doing that. A lot of times you'll hear them pop like that. That lets you know you're good. So on like all these framework pieces, I like to do this extra bit because you don't want any damage by accident or what have you. All right, so we're going to use the magic of time and editing and have some sweet music playing. Here we go. All right, all those edges are sanded off. Now we're just going to take it outside and get these pieces painted off with a couple coats of paint. I'm going to use like a grayish silver kind of metal tone thing, since this is going to be kind of pieces of a big metal sign, you know what I mean? I might do the back of it brown for that, assuming it might be wood. So that's the plan. It looks like. I'm not entirely sure how this one goes together, but we got a good idea. I think I got to glue him to this, and then this will be the back here, which will be the back of the sign. Maybe he glues to that. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up the directions. Yeah, and then these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 4. I don't know. We'll sort it out. The only piece I'm curious about is how this and this piece go on. So anyway, all right, we're gonna cut it here. We're gonna be back out. We'll adjourn outside for some painting. Metal. Metal kids, how we doing? We are back for another part of the Michelin Man. Don't mess with the Michelin Man. Remember that Eurythmics song? Not the same words, but hey, it fits. All right, so everything's painted here. I did these up in kind of a woody color. There's a couple imperfections, which actually works for these things because they're signs sitting on a racetrack. They're going to get a little abuse. Before I do these, I always like to kind of test fit them. So let's do that right now. I've got my glue gun getting warmed up. You know, a lot of these, you almost don't really need to glue them because they fit in there pretty statically. You know what I mean? They're kind of tight. Kind of like this. All right, that one could actually use a little glue, but yeah. Hope everybody's doing well today. Glad I'm finally getting this together and I actually finally have it. Now the one goes on the bottom, and that's where you put the Michelin sticker. I'm gonna use the crappier piece here. Looks like we got this pretty well set, but let's just finish these pieces to be sure. Yeah, the thing is with using the hot glue, you're a little pressed for time, so it might behoove me just to hit a little dab of super glue on those, which is the method I think I'm going to use for this one. And I might use hot glue on the Michelin Man himself. Then he goes on the back of this. So this is pretty simple to put together, you know, like most of these things are from whoever you get them, whether it be the Scenics or Magnetic Racing. I haven't picked up anything from Magnetic. I need to. I was going to once, but the shipping was really bad, and then there was VAT charges, which I despise VAT charges. So it looks like we just glue him on there like so, and boom, you got your Michelin Man. When we do him, we'll use the glue stick on the back of him. Before you handle any of those paper things when you're putting these together, make sure your hands are good and clean. You got any glue residue on them or anything like that, because that will ruin your piece in a heartbeat. All right. So yeah, we're going to do the super glue. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to push a little bit of Elmer's into these gaps. That'll work just fine. And you can just put the Elmer's on your finger, which is nice, and it'll dry nice and clear. I'll let those sink in just a little bit, and then I'll wipe them. We're going to do the magic of time thing. I don't want you guys to get bored. So when you're doing this, kind of look for when you're putting this on, make sure that you see a little bit of gloss, you know, from the glue stick in all your spots, especially your edges. And then if not, you know, get it touched up real quick. And then you're all set. Now, once again, make sure your hands are really clean. All right, we're gonna go back to the speed thing. All right, we're going to give him some time to dry before we actually glue him to this. So, through the magic of time and editing, we will return. Metal. Metal kids, we're back for the final stage. So, I let the glue dry overnight, and I actually had this covered up with another piece of paper, then some weight on top of it to make sure it pressed down there really good. So the reason I use the glue stick, and I learned this from Marty Ford, so credit goes to Marty. When you use the glue stick, it's not so liquidy and wet that it'll mess up your paper stock and give it wrinkles, you know what I mean? I've done that in the past with some other things, and that kind of happened. So now we just need to fit our big fat tire guy onto this. Trying to figure out how I want to go about this here. Alright, so I'm going to use hot glue for this part. I'm just going to do some marks here. Alright. Gotta be quick about this. You know what I love about hot glue is if you mess up, you can just peel it off. Alright, and once again, I'm going to use this clean piece of paper here to kind of push him down. And that's it. We're done. Don't mess with the Michelin man. I think he looks fantastic. So yeah, very nice. I'm gonna go place him on the track and we'll finish this video out. All right, kids, we got the Michelin man in place. I think he looks pretty good. He came out really nice. I've been wanting to get one of these for a long time, so I'm glad I did finally pick one up. I really like how he looks on the track. Give you the view from the back a little ways. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in to this Michelin man build. I hope you enjoyed it. I will post a link to this item from Racetrack Scenics down below in the comments. If you feel so inclined, please give me a thumbs up for this video and comment if you wish. Thanks everyone again for watching. ToJu Racing out. See you later, slot cowboys. Race on, metal.